What's up guys, Randy here, and welcome to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle from my stream against a guy called DannyBoy. Not sure, I don't remember his name on Twitch, but that's the game name, DannyBoy. So we had an OU battle here, pretty much all OU. He brought one UU put Darmanitan put in some work. But this is actually a really good match we had over on Twitch. If you want to catch a battle with me, I'll be doing streaming battles over there, as well as in the future probably asking for them on Twitter or some other way. But this battle was really good. I was really good. I wanted to upload this one for sure. So we're doing an OU match. I brought Choice Scarf Landorus, offensive Keldeo with Taunt, special mixed wall Ferrothorn, Mega Lopunny, fully physically offensive, a special defensive Hippo with Curse, and a Assault Vest Raikou. He's actually rocking with the potentially Mega Alakazam or Mega Metagross. Wasn't sure at the moment. Suicune, Ferrothorn, Darmanitan, as well as Landorus, and we're just gonna jump right into it, guys. I apologize for the sound on the last one because I didn't actually edit with the right sounding equipment, but this one should be better. So he's actually gonna lead out with his Landorus, Shiny Landorus, as I'm actually gonna lead off with my Shiny Landorus. So here I was kind of hoping he would actually beat me in the speed tie if he was Choice Scarf. That way I can have switch initiative. But as you can see, my Intimidate went first, meaning I was faster. So I actually go for the U-turn here, as I predicted him to go U-turn as well, because I know all he can do is Stone Edge, and Stone Edge wouldn't really work at -1. So here I decided to go into Ferrothorn in case he decided to go for a U-turn, so he can take Rocky Helmet and Iron Barbs damage. But it turns out he actually goes for the knockoff here to get rid of whatever item. You know, it was a good play, decent play, but he is going to take that Iron Barbs and that Rocky Helmet one time. I did lose my Rocky Helmet, which kind of sucked, but you know, what can you do? So he switched out there, so I'm kind of convinced he's Choice Scarf and I just won a speed tie. So he brings out his own Ferrothorn, and I actually went for Stealth Rocks here, predicting him to go into Ferrothorn. I couldn't go Leech Seed, and I couldn't go for Garaball, because it wouldn't really do much to it at all. So here I can't really do anything, so I made kind of a risky play here and decided to go in on my my Keldeo, because I'm actually rocking Hidden Power Fire on it, as well as Taunt, so I can taunt this thing. And it's kind of risky, because he easily could have went for a Power Whip if he was carrying it, as well as maybe go for Leech Seed to mess me up. So here he goes for Protect, as I'm actually going to go for straight for the Hidden Power Fire, because this is literally the only move I had for this. And fearing the HP Fire, he actually goes out into his Alakazam, which was, I guess, a decent switch, but Alakazam still isn't going to appreciate HP Fire and Life Orb from a max special attack Keldeo, Timid Nature. So this is around maybe 40%, I'd say, and I can, you know, I'm feeling good about myself. So here I actually switch into my Hippowdon, I believe. No, Ferrothorn, my special wall, mixed wall, but more special wall, definitely. As I was kind of fearing a Psychic, maybe a Focus Blast to predict my switch, but he makes a safe play and just goes straight for the Psychic here. And he didn't Mega Evolve, so I was assuming he wasn't Mega, maybe just Life Orb or Sash. Probably Life Orb, just looking at that Psychic damage. And he is able to knock out my Ferrothorn with a Focus Blast, actually connecting, so that sucks. So now here I decided to go into Lopunny because I can just Mega Evolve and Fake Out and outspeed him afterwards, but here he decides to switch out, I believe, into his Ferrothorn, so I can take some Iron Barbs damage. They're just bulky. Very bulky, very much indeed. But yeah, he takes some Stealth Rock damage, which is like 2 damage, and here I am going to get my Mega Evolve. I love Mega Lopunny, you know, she's pretty good. It gets walled by a lot of things, but you know, it still puts in some work if you late game, as well as put some damage on some sweepers if they're doing too much damage to you, using faking out the Mon and whatnot. So here's gonna take his leftover damage. I hit those barbs, my hands aren't feeling too good. Mega Lopunny's hands are bleeding, and I actually go for the high jump kick here. Hopefully I can connect, and I do, and I'm actually able to knock him out, telling me that's more of a special wall. I'm pretty sure a mixed wall but probably would have lived that, just because of the HP. But getting that thing out of the way was nice, because again, all I had for it was Keldeo. And I guess this was another option to beat it, but I wasn't sure what kind of set it was. So here he brings on his threat, which really was a threat. Darmanitan, Choice Scarf can outspeed most of my team, all of my team, except Landorus with a speed tie. So I have to go into Landorus here to drop his attack once, as he actually opts to go for the Flare Blitz here, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Indeed, yeah, so he goes for Flare Blitz here. And unfortunately for me, he actually is able to get a critical hit and knock out my Landorus. And the crit definitely mattered, because I would have lived that, but what can you do? It's Pokemon. I don't complain about hacks, and neither should anyone else. And it's part of the game. It's literally every play of Pokemon's a game. I mean, it's hacks, because it's like min rolls, max rolls. Literally every play is. So here he actually stays in and goes for Flare Blitz, telling me he has Choice Scarf. And it's not Banded, because I'm pretty sure Banded would do a lot more to my Keldeo. So I actually go for the Scald here, and I'm able to knock out that Darmanitan. So at this point I'm feeling pretty good, but that Suicune is still around, and I'm really afraid of that Suicune because of the potential to be Crocune. And my Raikou is the only thing I can handle it, so I have to make sure I get the right switch on that monster. So here you bring out Alakazam again. I know he outspeeds me, so I have to switch out. I have to go into my other wall, and that was Hippo at the time, simply because my Ferrothorn was down. And my Hippo is max F with Curse, so I know I can eat up a Psychic in the sand, but you know, looking at after this battle, I kind of not liking a Special Hippo anymore. I kind of want to just run mixed wall, maybe just max defense. It's a lot more efficient because the special defense is too low. It has to rely on the sand. But yeah, whatever. So I know he doesn't have Energy Ball. I mean, Energy Ball isn't common on Alakazam and OU, as it actually dropped to UU. My bad, I forgot he's in UU. But here comes Suicune, and this thing was really scary for me. I actually went for the Earthquake here on this play, and as you can tell from this damage, it does like 5. Look at that. Suicune gets buffeted, but he has the leftovers. So looking at that damage, he definitely is Crocune, max defense, max HP with Calm Mind, Rest, Sleep Talk, and Scald. So here I just have to get out of here. I can't let him Calm Mind or anything. So I go into my Keldeo, which is kind of questionable because, you know, I can't really touch him, but I do have Taunt, so I can at least taunt him from going for Rest or more Calm Mind and such. And I was hoping he kind of just go for Scald here, but he actually does go for the first Calm Mind. So, you know, I was getting kind of worried at this point. But, you know, it can't touch my Keldeo much, but I am at low health. I just wanted to get a taunt off of it. You know, I wasn't looking to do any damage, as I probably couldn't, because I didn't have the right moves to hurt it. He's getting his leftovers back. Big old dog of his. I believe they're dogs, right? Yeah, they're dogs. Yeah, so here I just go for the taunt. And here he actually decides to straight up kill me with the Scald, which kind of sucked, but, you know, getting that taunt off was what I wanted. I didn't expect to do anything to this. So, yeah. So at this point, Keldeo's down, and I'm kind of getting a little bit worried now because I'm losing my Mons, and he's got quite a bit of Mons left still. He's only lost his Ferrothorn and his Darmanitan. He's still got 4 Mons, being Suicune, that Metagross, which is still fresh, the Alakazam, and the Landorus, the Scarf Landorus. So here I bring in Raikou, and here I have to go straight for Thunderbolt. There's just no question about it. I can't predict anything. I can't do HP Ice. I can't risk him going Scald and hurting me again. So he just bring out his Landorus, and at this point, I'm just really scared of it being Choice Scarf. Like, I cannot stay in. I cannot risk my Raikou. I just cannot. So here, I just take the Intimidate. Obviously, he switches in, and he's able to take my Thunderbolt because it's immune. So again, here, I cannot risk him being Scarf, Earthquake, and killing my Raikou, so I have to switch out here and go into my Hippowdon. And here, I make kind of a discovery at this point. Hippo up here, despite not having any defense investment, you know, Hippo still should take an Earthquake pretty well from a Landorus. And he actually goes for Earthquake here. And looking at that damage, I was thinking to myself, hold on, this might be Choice, but not Choice Scarfed, but perhaps Choice Banded. Looking at that damage, he actually goes for Earthquake again. And at this point, this is kind of a turning point for the battle as I'm able to figure out maybe this guy isn't Scarf. And if he isn't Scarf, I have a chance to win despite being down 4-2 at the moment. So here I bring a Lopunny. And this is where I'm going to see if he's Scarf or not. Because I'm actually going to try to go for Fake Out. Maybe scare him out with an Ice Punch. And he actually does switch out here. Because, you know, he wouldn't have switched out. Because he could easily take a Fake Out and then next turn does Earthquake kill me. But switching out tells me he had to be Banded. Maybe not Scarf. So that was kind of a turning point for the battle for me. I'm down 4-2 at the moment. Of course I Fake Out here and Metagross eats this up. So I know this is Mega. Now that Alakazam wasn't Mega. This one had to be Mega, I'm assuming. So of course DMX is going to Mega Evolve from DannyBoy's Bracelet. And it's getting pretty scary now at the moment. So here, I had to go for a high jump kick. I couldn't switch out into my Raikou. I had to save him. And I had to hope I could knock him out here. And I actually was able to get him down to around 20%, I believe. I can't really read the HP. But I do live the Earthquake, but unfortunately the sand from my Hippo ended up killing me. Oh, Hippo. And now, it's pretty much almost over here. I'm down 4-1. Raikou has to make a comeback here. He's got Mega Metagross, Alakazam, Suicune, and the Landorus. But see if Raikou can rally here. So he's actually going to switch out here, and he's actually going to sack off his Alakazam, which is smart. Perhaps maybe I was thinking I would go for HP Ice here to predict Landorus, but I couldn't really risk anything here. I went for Thunderbolt. Because he would have taken an HP Ice, and he could have outsped me next turn and went for like a Sidekick or something. I mean, I had AV, but I really wouldn't have appreciated that Psychic. So now here comes Landorus, and now it all comes down to, is he Scarf or not? If he's Scarf, I lose. If not, I can win this battle. And he's getting this Intimidate off. He's shiny. And actually, it turns out he isn't Scarf. So he bluffed it really well in the beginning. And it's not really much of a bluff, too, because Landorus is always known to run Scarf. It's just really common. I definitely got to watch out for the future. But he brings in his DMX and Mega Metagross, and Mega Metagross does not outspeed Raikou, Timid Nature. So here he's actually going for a pull-up punch just to get some extra damage off on me. And I ate that up because, you know, I'm Raikou, and I able to Thunderbolt and knock him out. So now Raikou's kind of rallying here. He's only got his Suicune left, and I'm pretty sure I beat Suicune 1v1 because all he can do is Scald me. I'm Assault Vest. He can't Calm Mind up. He can try to and just rest away, but usually Crocoons don't have any special defensive investment. So a Thunderbolt is actually going to be able to knock him out from this range, and that is good game. Raikou with the 4-1 rally. And that was a really good match. More Wi-Fi battles to come. If you want to battle with me, just follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and just be sure to catch me whenever I stream. But that's all the time we have for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this battle. It was a pretty nice rally from Raikou. Probably the thumbnail. Hopefully you guys like, share, and sub for more. And as always, go Cougs.